Karen from the Funkadactyls, for Christ's sake, and we're supposed to care about her? And she says, I'm back? From where? Did you go out to the store to get some smokes? Did you go get gas? Did you have a flat tire? Back from where? We haven't seen you in years, and even fewer people give a damn. It's time, once again, for your favorite pro wrestling opinion show, Jags Jabs. Now let's jump right into it. The AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament is doomed from the start. Here's why. Number one, nobody cares about the women's division. If you watched this channel at all, you know that I'm not a fan of the AEW women's division. You know that I'm not a fan of Brandy Rhodes. You know that I think the booking pretty much sucks across the board. And now the brilliant minds at AEW decided that they're going to make a tag team tournament. 8 different teams, 16 different women, maybe 16 different teams, I don't know. But still, name 16 women in AEW. I'll wait. Name 5 women in AEW that you know and care about. You know their finishing move. You know who they're feuding with. You know you have some kind of energy or passion, something invested in them. There aren't any. And to make matters worse, dear God, for the love of Luthez and Jack Briscoe, son of a biscuit, these people are not putting teams together and creating a forced kind of a mismatch form Voltron, team of like the Nightmares, whatever they call Brandy Rhodes and Allie, the former bunny, okay? They're literally choosing partners out of a freaking hat. How, dear God, are we supposed to care about tag teams or about a tag team tournament when they're not even freaking tag teams? You took Bob and Steve and they pulled the same color marble out of a freaking hat and now they're going to be a team? What does that say about chemistry? Finishing moves? Tandem double teams? No, you just pull people out of a hat and say, go wrestle and the fans will care. No, they won't. And this is the problem with AEW. Let me pause for a second. Because I'm like Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters. I have another confession to make, okay? I have not watched AEW in a couple of weeks. I have not watched WWE in a couple of weeks. I've been super busy in my personal life. That's one of the many reasons you haven't seen a jab lately. But after hearing and reading about AEW Dynamite this week, and the fact that Nyla Rose or whomever, Cameron, Ariana, whatever, pulled a marble or some kind of doodad out of a hat to make a tag team, I had to get on here and say something because look, the best tag teams have chemistry. The best tag teams have a story. The best tag teams have a cohesive combined look. Demolition, Road Warriors, Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, hell, the Rockers, the APA. These aren't even all-time greats, APA, but still, they had a great look. They had a gimmick. They had time to gel. They had tandem moves. This is just a hodgepodge forcing of craptastic content. And the worst part about this whole thing is that those clowns at AEW, Tony Khan, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, they think you're going to watch it and you're going to love it. They think that they can just put whatever content out there, and since it's AEW, you're going to love it, and they're just going to keep spoon-feeding you whatever craptastic idea they have, like the Dark Order, okay? Like Brody Lee is the Exalted One, like Matt Hardy changing in a daggone ice machine. They're just going to keep feeding you whatever they think is ha-ha funny and slapstick and nudge-nudge, wink-wink, aren't we hilarious? No, you're not hilarious, because pro wrestling is based on stories. Pro wrestling is based on stories, and those stories have to suck you in. They have to bring you into the feud. This guy hates this guy, and this guy wants to get even because this guy did this or didn't do that or said this to his girl. All that is gone in AEW. All of it. The only person that's worth a damn in telling stories in AEW is MJ freaking F. May God protect him, and he needs security at all times, and I don't mean Wardlow. Protect him because he's the only one who cares about storytelling. Listen, people, from my very first day at wrestling school, yes, hashtag Santino Brothers, I'll plug them. It was about the story. It was about the story you tell in the ring. It was about the story you tell outside of the ring. It was about the story that gets the fans to buy in. It puts the butts in the seats and gets the money at the ticket booth, right? We want to draw money. We want people to literally buy into what we're doing. And if you just take random chick A and random chick B and they're going to face off against random chick R and random chick Q, then who cares? Nobody cares. Am I the only one that feels this way? Am I the only person who thinks this is a horrible idea? Let me tell you how this is going to play out. Brandy Rhodes and the Bunny are probably going to get to the finals because anybody with the last name Rhodes or anybody that's part of their elite clique is going to make it to the end. This is even worse. This is even worse than the TNT Championship tournament because we all knew how that was going to turn out. I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but the very best talent they have is on the bench. Britt Baker sitting down. Chris Statlander sitting down. They're both at home with injuries, so now who's going to fight? Who's going to entertain us? The women's wrestling division sucks. Think about it. Hikaru Shida, is the champion. And yes, she's pretty damn good in the ring, but nobody cares. Who's she feuding with? Why? What is her best match? What is her best move? What is her best, promo? Nobody knows and nobody cares. And so now we're going to take random women with no background, no story, no feud, no chemistry, no teamwork, no matching look. Think about, name a tag team. A tag team with the Quebecers. They had a look. They had time to gel. They had teamwork. They had tandem moves. I can't even. You know what? I'm going to stop this video before I continue to rant and crap on AEW because that is not my goal. My goal is to ask you, yes you, the people at home, what do you think about this tag team tournament? Number one, do you care? Number two, who are you excited to see? Number three, who do you think is going to win? I don't know. Hell, they brought back Cameron from the Funkadactyls, for Christ's sake, and we're supposed to care about her? And she says, I'm back? From where? Did you go out to the store to get some smokes? Did you go get gas? Did you have a flat tire? Back from where? We haven't seen you in years, and even fewer people give a damn. And that's not crapping on this chick. I don't know her personally. I don't know her work, but she is not a major player. I know AEW only builds their whole company on people who used to work at the E. Vicky Guerrero, John Moxley. Now we got Matt Cardona, whatever, Zack Ryder coming in. It's like, hey, you used to work at the E. You're fantastic. No, you still have to tell a damn story. The story can't just be that they used to work in Connecticut. That's going to do it for Jags Jabs today. I'm sorry I'm a little heated. I'm frustrated because I wanted to sit down and watch some wrestling. I decided to read and see what's happening in the world, and I see this crap. Do better, AEW. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you follow me at AKA The Jag on all social media channels. You can follow the show at MakeMeAFan316, and I will see you next time. Take care.